Ostern. In recent weeks, Councillor Sununu has brought up your years as a political operative, but it's something you don't talk about much on the campaign trail. Why is that?
Well, I like to focus most on what matters to voters' lives and what we'll each do to help move our state and our state economy forward. I'm proud of all of my background, like governors like Governor Jeanne Shaheen. Early in my career, I worked in politics. Governor Lynch did as well. Senator Kelly Ayotte advised the governor herself before she ran. Most of my background, my professional experience since I moved to New Hampshire 15 years ago has been in the private sector. When we talk about creating jobs, I think about when I helped start Southern New Hampshire University's College for America. There were about a dozen employees at the time. There are now almost 400. But I don't define success based on how many jobs I create. I define it also in what I do to help others succeed. There are thousands of students now getting a college degree, an accredited college degree, without debt because of the program that we built. I think that's something to be proud of. I am proud of that work, just like my work at Stonyfield Yogurt. And I think it stands in stark contrast to cutting jobs and holding back people from getting health care and the mismanagement we've unfortunately seen at Waterville.
Councillor Sununu.
Yeah, once again, Colin has avoided the question. In his short 15-year career, over 10 years was spent as a paid political operative, as a professional trained in being partisan, in being divisive, in crafting those messages that we see on television all the time, the negativity. That's the kind of politics we don't need here. When Colin was working for Jeanne Shaheen, I was cleaning up asbestos landfills in downtown Nashua. When he was working for the Democrat Party, I was developing a resort for families with disabilities. The question I want to ask Colin is, when he was working for John Edwards, how do you explain to the people of New Hampshire, frankly, how do you explain to the women of New Hampshire being the spokesperson of the likes of someone like John Edwards? These are the things that are in our backgrounds and need to be discussed in an open and honest, transparent way.
Councillor Van Ostern, would you like to respond?
Sure. I think what voters care about is their lives and what we're going to do for them. What I say to the women of New Hampshire is that I'm the only candidate here who has 100% of the time supported funding Planned Parenthood in our state. I'm the one who didn't vote successfully to shut off birth control and cancer screening and annual exam funding. I'm the one who over the past year wasn't making wait lists at the Manchester Health Center and from 3 weeks to 5 weeks after that funding was successfully shut off. Those are the issues that matter to people. This isn't about politics. It's about people's lives. I was raised by a single mom. I know what it's like to live without health insurance, and this isn't about politics to me. It really matters.
Thank you.